and welcome. My name is Mattie Schoeltzer, and I am the curator for this month's exhibition at the Arts Club of Washington. Amy Kang is a talented artist and a musician. Her instrument is the cello, and she's based in New York City. Her paintings at the Arts Club show this connection between music and art. One of the series on display is her Bach project, as seen in Bach Cello Suite No. 3 in C major, Prelude. She colorfully recreates the score. The pitch is given a correlating color, and every brush stroke represents a note. The result is a beautiful harmonic composition on canvas. The paintings in the Monroe Gallery also include examples of her dice game series. In these paintings, the artist relinquishes control of the placement of color to the roll of the dice. The dice game series is a visual representation of randomness and chance.
A lot of my paintings have to do with music and the different factors that are in common between music and art, such as form and color and harmony. Specifically in my music paintings, I try to convey consonance or dissonance that you hear in music, similarly in my color palette. So my process entails taking a map and then seeing where that unfolds. With my two different series, I have the music paintings and then my dice series, where I explore the concept of randomness by literally rolling dice to determine where each brushstroke lands on the canvas. In both cases, there's kind of a roadmap laid out, whether it's a piece of music, like a musical score, or this map that I've written out of the random occurrences from rolling dice. And ultimately, I try to select a color palette that inspires joy and makes people happy. A lot of my inspiration comes from people who try to make connections between unrelated things. Sir Isaac Newton wrote an article called Optics, in which he draws a parallel between light and sound frequencies, which actually planted the seed for my music painting series. And other painters who have inspired me are the Blue Rider painters, who also drew a connection between music and art, specifically Paul Klee, who was also a musician, and Kandinsky also painted a lot of images based on what he heard in music. One of my favorite paintings that I'm currently exhibiting is based on Bach's Well-Tempered Clavier, the first C major prelude. I love this piece because just the symmetry and form that Bach wrote luckily came out in the painting as well visually. So you can see certain motifs repeated and being developed throughout the piece, which came out in the painting as well.
My hope is that my work makes people happy, and I also hope that it encourages people to forge connections and seek out similarities rather than differences in the world.